Hey everyone, and welcome to Z News. I'm sorry I was away for a while, I went on holiday, but now I'm back, and I want to update you all on the server. Okay, so first off, we have made our first ever donator. Big thanks to Matt for buying the premium and house owner packs. Currently the server is in a profit of £10, soon I'm going to treat all of you to say thanks. I'm going to buy XN Furrow for £140, this will allow me to make a better website and help with a lot of in-game things. It also includes more features like our own dynamic map of the server that you can check out on the website. In other words, you can see where players playing Zmolahah are from the website, and you will be able to make an account on the website. This will be new since on zmolahah.co.uk you can't really make an account. You just sign up with something from a different application like Google or Facebook. So we had a few problems recently. They're sorted out now, but apparently members were seeing ghosts. Let me just enlarge this image for you and you can see for yourself. At first I thought they were just messing around and making jokes, but it turns out this is actually a real thing. It was a player that somehow managed to bypass no cheat and spawn creatures. I have no idea how this happened, but it has been fixed and he was banned. I'm sure it won't happen again. Permissions going down has put a lot of people in a bad mood. Mostly me because it's my fault. Sorry to everyone, but Mo, who is a member of our staff who sorts out the permissions, removed our Essentials group manager and used Permissions EX, also known as PEX. Instead, I had a look at what he did, and I'm a complete, noob at it. Yeah, that's the right word. Since Mo made it so members had the admin powers of Lockette, or I don't know what it's called, as well as able to use it, and I fixed that, but also members could change mob spawners, and that was for premium members only, so I tried to fix this, but I failed and ended up having to remove and reinstall Permissions EX. To make matters worse, Mo is on holiday, but I promise that Permissions EX will be sorted out in maximum of 2 weeks. Okay, so let's move on. Now I'm just going to tell you about what will happen with the ranks when they are made. The ranks will be guest, member, premium mod, head mod, admin and owner. Oh, also a new rank called legend will be added, but I'll talk about that more later. Guest being the lowest member rank and premium being the highest, and mod being the lowest staff rank and owner being the highest. Guests can basically do anything a member can do apart from /money pay. Also, guests can't make factions or join factions, but members can. If you want to become a member, just go to www.zmolahah.co.uk and read what it says on the forums. Currently it's being changed a lot, so I can't give you much information. It used to be only type in /majestic and then you're a member. But premium members are getting a lot of new features lately. If you want to buy that, at the moment it is £20. It might be going up price later on, but you'll be able to make NPCs, portals, shops, towns, peaceful factions. You can also use mob disguise, and if you don't know what that is, it lets you turn into different creatures like creepers and zombies to scare other players. And also, while you're in a creeper form or a zombie form or whatever form you feel like taking, you can't get attacked by other zombies or creepers or anything. And then also you'll be able to have the ability to change mob spawners. You'll be able to have the ability to destroy mob spawners and have them as an item. And sooner or later, when we get it sorted out, you'll be able to sort out XP banks, so you can store your experience levels and all more like that, so if you die you still get your experience. And more premium features coming soon. It's a very new thing right now. If you don't think that's enough, you can always buy the Homeowners Pack too, so you can use /home and /sethome for £3. A few members were complaining about the portals since it's possible for premium members to change their destination. Since they can make portals, so travel portals is now only a premium feature, and premium members can claim portals so they don't get griefed by other premium members. Multiverse portals will now be used at the spawn instead of travel portals, so that there'll be no other problems with members drowning and other stuff like this to do with travel portals. Premium members will still be able to use travel portals, so it should be fine for them to teleport between the house and other places they want to go. Bad news about factions today. Factions will soon be 100% wiped out of the non-PvP world and moved to the PvP world, since not everyone likes factions and it annoys some people. Sorry for anyone who does like factions. The faction Zoom seems to be doing very well lately with members. The only problem is they are not claiming all their land, since a member who has now been sorted and banned started to set Zoom buildings on fire and grief them to the ground. To make things worse, the temporary owner of the server, who was taking over while I was on holiday, took down Logblock for a while, and Logblock was down when Zoom was griefed. It has been fixed the best it can be, but the items given to you over your house being ruined is denied. Items will not be spawned, and full diamond armor with diamond tools is way too much since it was only a little house. While I was gone, I was thinking, guest member premium. We need something new, something better than member but not as good as premium. And it's free. So here it comes. The legend rank. To get the legend rank, it will be only given to the best of the best. You must follow the rules, play often, be well known on the server, and be an old member. Each news time I will announce a new legend, but today and today only we have 2 legends. In the future it will only be 1 at a time, so congrats to Happy Frown and Lefty. You not only own one of the best factions, but they also follow the rules, always be friendly, and work well with other players. And you were from the old server to this new server, so you're as old as it gets for Zmolahah. As a legend, you get all the same perks as a member, but your name will turn green and you will get a few commands to show off. But I have not thought of these yet. The people most likely to get legend next are Sully and Billy. Sully because he helps off others with problems and has a sense of humour. He's been around since nearly day 1 of the new server and has a lot of friends on it. Billy because he's great friends with Lefty and Happy. Billy was also on the old server and moved to the new server. He does not seem to be on as much as Happy and Lefty and does not talk much, but he's reliable and someone you can trust. Some people have gone around pretending they're staff, and this is not acceptable. If you are caught doing this, you will be muted for 24 hours. All staff will say something like mod, head mod, admin or owner next to their name, no others. Sadly, since permissions are down, these will not show next to their name, but in the future they will, so for now I'm just going to tell you. The staff are Mo, Sponge, me and Steve. Mo is the admin, the guy who sorts out the permissions. He has just as much power as me and I can access the server just like him. If you need help, Sponge is the head mod. If you have been griefed, I recommend asking Sponge instead of Mo. Sponge is not as powerful since he can't access the server to change things, but he has been around a lot longer and he does know all the rules. Well, he also knows the basics of all the commands and should provide a lot of help. With me, you see me in game, you can ask me anything at all. If I'm not in game, just ask another person. If no one's on, then you should just wait for us to post on the forums. I can do anything but permissions, so you should have no problem. I will be there to help. Don't ask Steve to do anything though if you see him in-game. He's the host of the server. The only times you'll ever see him is if he's fixing some major problems. Feel free to say hello to him though. We added a few things where if you happen to fall into the void, you won't die. You should be teleported too, but I didn't actually get teleported, so if you just randomly fall in, try /warp spawn. Relog, use /kill, or wait for an OP. Also, if you run on crops, they will be fine and should not be ruined. Some people were asking me about why TNT does not work. This was taken out for an anti-griefing method, but now that we have logblock, it's not really needed and will be added again soon. As we make it so mods can't use world edit, it's not that we don't trust mods, but you can spam about 1 million TNT at once with world edit and crash the server, so mods won't be able to use world edit. A lot of players have been getting stuck in the spawn lists. Please remember to fully go into the spawn lift before you press the button, or you may get stuck. Don't worry though, we added an escape hatch just in case, so if you do get stuck you can actually get out now. Just right click the wooden door. We might be having a new world soon since the non-PvP world has had a few chunk errors. This new world has already been made, but it will be worked on for a while until we let other members go into it. Sponge and me will be working on it while everyone else is having fun on the old world. Don't worry, we'll make a portal to the new world and a portal back. Well guys, thanks for watching this episode of Z News, and if you have any questions please go to zmolahah.co.uk and post in the forums because I don't really read the YouTube comments. Also, I'm just trying out Z News today and it will have a lot of new things to do it later on, like videos replacing the pictures.